よっ。Konnichiwa. My name is Richard Boris, and I have been studying authentic Japanese samurai swordsmanship for over the past several years. I have experience working with virtual reality devices and motion controllers. My idea is to use perception neuron as a motion capture device to create an interactive samurai swordsmanship simulator to create a fun, educational, and analytics-driven experience for users. Using perception neuron as a full-body motion controller, we are able to simulate and capture the precision of movement that embodies samurai swordsmanship. In this way, practitioners can quickly identify areas to focus on, which may be otherwise hard to detect. Apart from being an analytical tool, the simulator will be an educational experience and will teach the basics of swordsmanship. There are 3 categories. Ken Sabaki, sword work, which will teach the proper attacks, blocks, and sword stances. Ashe Sabaki, footwork, teaching how samurai move and turn. Tai Sabaki, how samurai move their body in order to dodge and evade threats. Each section will have a learning portion and then a testing portion, in which users will be tested on how well they learn the techniques. They are then able to combine and apply the techniques in 2 categories. Kata Simulator, where virtual targets are charging at you and you must employ proper techniques at the right time to cut them down. Tamashigiri, or test cutting, where you are able to test the technique and angle of your cuts. In this mode, there will be stationary targets in a room that you can walk around and cut, as well as a thrown target mode in which your timing as well as technique is tested. Using perception neuron, we can track the user's body movements. For tracking the sword, I would like to provide a few different methods. 1. Using the built-in perception neurons prop tool setup, which allows for rotational tracking of objects. In this way, we can get the rotation of the sword, but are limited to a wired connection, where the sword must always be gripped and cannot be dropped. 2. Using an HTC Vive controller and attaching it to either a bokken, wooden sword for high ceiling or dojo use, or to a custom sword grip controller for living room use to allow for wireless tracking of the sword. I would like to focus the simulator to work in virtual reality and augmented reality for fully immersive simulations using perception neuron. A non-VR version can also be made to work on monitors for easier data analytic feedback. Future potential features could include sword fighting against AI characters or adding multiplayer so that users can test their skills against each other virtually and over the internet. One of my goals with this idea is to eventually open a dojo where people of all ages can come and learn Japanese samurai swordsmanship and can learn all the benefits that come with studying such a martial arts to improve their body, mind, and soul, as it has mine. Using the samurai swordsmanship simulator, practitioners can improve their skill and technique in a fun and interactive way, as well as appeal to younger generations that are technology-oriented and who might not be drawn to such traditional martial arts. In this way, we can use perception neuron and newer virtual reality technologies as a positive guide for young people, as well as a beneficial and fun, interactive tool for those interested in learning traditional samurai swordsmanship. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for your time and consideration.